Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a question and answer session given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on November 2nd, 2020 in Sri Mayapur, India.
Okay, this is the question and answer period. Hare Krishna, dear Gurudeva, Dandavat Pranams. As devotees of Lord Chaitanya, are we allowed to have deities or photos of Lord Shiva and Ganesha in our altar home temple? How should we worship them and please them? Thank you, as always, for your wonderful words, Gurudeva. Your spiritual, aspiring, sheltered disciples, Krishna and Samyak from the UK.
So Lord Shiva and Ganesha are all Vaishnavas.
So Lord Shiva, Lord Ganesha, they are all Vaishnavas.
And they want to take Krishna Prasadam.
And they want to take Krishna Prasadam.
And they should be put on either on the lower level of the altar,
So they should put either on the lower level of the altar
or on the side,
or on the side,
and then the prasadam of Krishna will be offered to them.
and the Prasadam of Krishna can be offered to them.
If you offer a lamp to Krishna, you can offer a prasadam lamp to Lord Shiva and Lord Ganesha.
If you offer lamb to Lord Krishna, you can offer the Prasadam lamb to Lord Shiva and Lord Ganesha.
Similarly, Bhoga, you can offer the prasadam to Lord Shiva and Lord Ganesha.
Similarly, you can when you offer the Bhoga, you can offer the Prasadam to Lord Shiva and Lord Ganesha.
Thank you, Krishna and Samyak.
Thank you, Krishna and Samyak. Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my respectful obeisances onto your lotus feet. Can we take demigods prasadam if we are not taking that? Is it aparada? Your insignificant spiritual daughter Shyama Shri Prada Devi Dasi.
See, if the Jagannath Puri, all the prasadam of Lord Jagannath is offered to Nirmala Devi.
So you see, in Jagannath Puri, all the prasadam of Lord Jagannath is offered to Bimala Devi,
Who is the form of Durga.
who is the form of Durga.
So that's called as Mahaprasad.
So that's called as Mahaprasadam.
So everyone takes Mahaprasad.
So everyone takes this Mahaprasadam.
That's not a problem.
So that's not a problem.
But if food is offered directly to the devas,
But if the food is offered directly to the devas,
they're actually not pleased.
then actually it does not please.
They are not pleased.
They are not pleased.
They want to take Krishna's prasadam.
They want to take Krishna Prasadam.
So if your prasadam is offered to Krishna, Bhoga offered to Krishna or Vishnu, and then offered to Shiva, that's all right.
If the Bhoga is offered to Vishnu or Krishna and then offered to Shiva, then it's all right.
So otherwise, it's not properly done.
Otherwise, it's not properly done.
And it's also whether they also took it. It's also whether the devas also took it.
His doubt of others, also the devas took it. For Guru, we offer our obeisances straight dandavat. Why? We have to offer obeisances to demigod on the right side, and for Vishnu by the left side, Bhaktadas.
See, we offer our obeisances to Vishnu always on the left.
So you see, we offer our obeisances to Lord Vishnu always on the left.
All the devas are also offering Vishnu obeisances to our right.
So for the devas, we also offer our obeisances on the
They're offering their obeisances to Vishnu.
Oh, they are offering their obeisances to Vishnu on
Our right.
on our right,
But they're left.
but they are left.
They're left
They are left
to Lord Vishnu.
to Lord Vishnu. Yeah.
We offer when we offer our right side to the devas,
So when we offer our right side to the devas,
we're thinking that we're offering our left side to Vishnu.
we are thinking that we offer our left side to Vishnu,
And the spiritual master is always ahead of us.
and the spiritual master is always ahead of us. What is more powerful, hearing the pastimes about Krishna or hearing the philosophy about Krishna? Question from Rukmini Raman Das from Colombia.
Everything is absolute.
Everything is absolute.
Krishna is the absolute truth.
Krishna is the absolute truth.
Guna, Lila, Nam, all are absolute.
His guna, his leela, his nama, his dhamma, all are absolute.
So you hear his tattva about him,
We hear the tattva about him
or hearing his pastimes,
or hearing his pastimes.
all on the same absolute level.
They are all in the same absolute level.
It may be easier for people to hear his pastimes,
So it may be easier for people to hear to his pastimes,
but actually there's no difference.
but actually there is no difference.
But they may not be able to understand his
But they are not be able to.
teachings.
But they will be not able to understand his teachings.
So that you have to consider.
That we have to consider. Like Gaur Nitai are pleased by Kirtan, Jagannath, Baladeva, Subhadra Devi are pleased by nice Bhoga offering. How can we please Balagopal or Laddu Gopal deity Guru Maharaj? Please advise.
All are pleased with chanting,
All are pleased with chanting.
but Laddu Gopal likes laddus.
But Laddu Gopal likes Laddu.
Balagopal likes sweets, fruits,
Balagopal likes sweets, fruits.
whereas Medavini Saki Devi does.
So, Medavini Shaki Devi Dasi.
So we offer Balagopal, Laddu Gopal, sweets, fruits, things.
So, we offer Balagopal, Laddu Gopal, sweets, fruits and such things.
Like children.
Like children. Why don't we offer Arati to Srimad Bhagavatam after Bhagavatam class? Your disciple Avatari Gauranga Das from Kargar, Mumbai.
You can't.
You can
offer arti to Srimad Bhagavatam.
You can offer Arati to Srimad Bhagavatam.
No harm.
No harm.
Usually we offer respects before we give class.
Usually we offer respects before we give class.
We chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
We chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
And this way we offer respect to the Srimad Bhagavatam.
And in this way we offer our respect to Srimad Bhagavatam.
Certainly on the Bhadra Purnima we offer arti.
And certainly on the Bhadra Purnima we offer the Arati.
In Assam they would have this Nangars, and they would have Srimad Bhagavatam, they would offer arti to.
So in Assam we have these Namkars, they have the Srimad Bhagavatam in their altar and they offer Arti to it.
Also in Orissa they have Bhagavat Tungis.
And also in Orissa they have Bhagavat Tungis.
There they offer arti to the Bhagavatam, I heard.
There they also offer the arati to the Bhagavatam, I heard.
So, it can be done.
So it can be done.
Question is, you can do many things. Whether have to fit everything into the day.
The question is that if you do many things, whether you can fit it into the day or not. Guru Maharaj, can sheltered devotees serve deities at home? Your fallen daughter Kakuli Rani.
And see if the deities are practiced deities.
You see, if you see the deities as practiced deities,
They're not installed,
they are not installed,
but they're just invited to come.
but they are invited to come.
Then you can, even a sheltered devotee can worship them.
Then even a sheltered devotee can worship them.
But Prabhupada, he was given a deity of Radha Govinda as a small child.
So you see, Prabhupada, he was worshipping the deity of Radha Govinda as a small child.
After him, he gave a deity to his sister.
After him, he gave the deity to his sister. As Grihasthas, are we allowed to do financial planning? Your spiritual son, Gauranga Prasad Das, from Chennai, Kishori's father.
Why not?
Why not?
Grihasthas are supposed to plan ahead for some emergency,
So the Grihasthas are supposed to plan ahead for some emergencies.
some offering some donation for the deities or the Krishna consciousness.
Offering some donations for the deity, for the Krishna consciousness.
They have to meet their own expenses.
They have to meet their own expenses.
How can you do that without financial planning?
How can you do that without financial planning? Can we do deity worship if the blood test for sugar is done through finger? Swarna Gopika Devi Dasi.
Why not?
Why not?
You have to wash your hands.
You have to wash your hands. Okay. Next.
I never heard that you couldn't.
I never heard that you couldn't.
Everyone has blood sugar problem.
Anyone who has blood sugar problem,
Test their blood.
they test their blood.
Obviously, you have to wash your hands. You do accidentally before you do the deity worship.
Obviously, you have to wash your hands and do achaman before you do the deity worship. If an initiated devotee doesn't regularly chant 16 rounds or break one of the regulative principles, still a local authority is happy with his seva, then is it proper or not? And what is his fate? Your spiritual son, Sachinandana Gorachanda Das from Nepal.
Since an initiated devotee took a vow to chant minimum 16 rounds a day,
Since an initiated devotee took a vow to chant minimum 16 rounds a day
and to follow the four regular principles,
and to follow the four regulative principles.
if they don't chant 16 rounds,
So if they don't chant 16 rounds,
they're committing the third offense by disobeying the order of the spiritual master.
they are committing the third offense by disobeying the orders of the spiritual master.
And if they don't follow one of the regular principles,
And if they don't follow one of the regulative principles,
then they're also breaking the vow.
that's also considered to be breaking the vows.
If one is married,
If one is married,
but they have a relation not for procreation,
but they have relationship not for procreation,
that may not be breaking the principle,
that may not be breaking the principle,
but it's not the highest standard of bhakti.
but it is not the highest standard of the bhakti.
Now, it's nice that the local authority is happy,
So it is nice that the local authorities are happy,
but still one should adhere to their vows.
but still one should adhere to the vows.
You should not give up whatever service they're doing is beneficial.
So we should not give up, otherwise doing service is beneficial. You gave me initiated name as Varunapati Govinda Das, but fellow devotees address me as Varunapati. Therefore, I started requesting to address me as VP Govinda Prabhu, Govinda Das. So everyone could rather take the name of Lord Govinda rather than an adjective which is Varunapati. Could you please reassure me if that's okay? I am blessed that you have given me initiation and would like to make most of that spiritual name. Dandavats pranams, your spiritual son Varunapati Govinda Das.
Prabhupada has the spiritual name of boy Charanavinda Bhaktivedanta Swami.
Prabhupada had the spiritual name Abhaya Charanaravinda Bhaktivedanta Swami.
But he used the name A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami.
But he used the name A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami.
So, someone asks, what does AC stand for? You tell them.
So if someone asks what does the AC stands for, you tell them.
So, you say use VP Govinda Das, it's all right.
So if you use VP Govinda Das, it's all right.
Varunapati, Lord of Varuna.
Varunapati means Lord of Varuna.
That's Govinda. That's Govinda.
That is Govinda.
That's Vishnu.
That is Vishnu.
So, yeah, that's also a spiritual name.
Anyway, that's also a spiritual name.
I use VP Govinda or Varunapati Govinda.
To use VP Govinda, Varunapati Govinda,
It's all okay.
that's all okay. I have a question related to meditating on deities in temple in Dham while chanting. Does it give us the same benefit as physically being there? What about offenses while mentally being there? Are there risk of offenses to the Dhamma? Lakshmi Radha Devi Dasi.
We should be respectful if we see the deities in the Dham.
We should be respectful if we see the deities in the Dham.
Maybe seeing the deities on the TV
Maybe seeing the deities on the TV.
may not be suchi,
It may not be Suchi.
but that way you can't go into the temple asuchi.
In that way, you can't go into the temple Asuchi.
But I've never heard that seeing a picture or video of a deity
I never heard that seeing the picture or video of the deity,
one has to be suchi.
one has to be Suchi.
But we don't like to face our feet to the deity.
One other thing, we don't like to face our feet towards the deity
Or do anything else offensive.
or do anything else offensive.
Or we should try to be respectful.
Or we should try to be respectful.
Last question.
Last question. My dear Gurudev, please accept my respectful obeisances. I love chocolates, but I know we should not consume that. How to control that feelings of taking the chocolates? Achyuta Priyasi Tulasi Devi Dasi.
You should love Krishna. You should love Krishna.
You should love Krishna,
I love chocolate.
not love chocolates.
I heard that taking chocolate over 70% or something,
I heard that taking chocolate over 70% or something,
black chocolate,
black chocolate,
is good for the heart.
is good for the heart.
Although it's a diuretic.
Also, it's a diuretic.
You take it as medicine, it's all right.
If you take it as a medicine, it's all right.
If you take it like a high percentage, and it's more medicinal.
If you take it in high percentage, then that is more medicinal.
If you take it low, it's more sense gratifying.
If you take it low, it's more sense gratification.
All right, thank you for your question.
Do you like our ad-free videos? Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.